bro, I never learned how to drive a manual,
Oh, you drove
right?
manual.
Yeah, and they okay, so this is funny actually. They give me my car and I'm looking at the transmission, I'm like, what is this? I'm like, and they said, oh, you'll learn. I was and I had to teach myself pretty much how to drive the car.
Yes, sir. I'm your host, Leroy, and welcome back to The Insight. But before we start, could you make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for any new content that will be coming your way very soon. But without further ado, enjoy the pod. So now, obviously, COVID's happened, messed up all the plans for everyone in this world. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And why back to San Antonio? Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, so whenever I found out like I'm not going back to Belgium, I was like, well, I've already not been playing for 4 months, so I just want to get back in a training environment at this point and get playing. And they reached out, and I was like, you know, that's good. Sign a short-term deal, finish out the season. The team's doing really well,
Yeah.
so just get back fit, help the team and all that. It just seemed like a good thing to do.
Yeah. Oh, quick question. Let's speed it back. How was your time in Belgium? Like, in terms
Mhm.
of culture and everything, like, leave football on the side. Like, how was your experience there?
It was good, man. I actually liked it. I liked it a lot. Getting my own apartment and cooking, driving. Bro, I never learned how to drive a manual,
Oh, you drove
right?
manual.
Yeah, and they okay. So this is funny actually. They give me my car and I'm looking at the transmission. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, and they said, oh, you'll learn. I was and I had to teach myself pretty much how to drive the car.
You're lying.
No, it took me like 2 weeks, but then I was good. But yeah, it was tough, man.
Oh, yo. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Serious? Well, hold on. What
yeah.
side of the road are they driving on? I've never been to
On the
Belgium.
right. They're
Oh,
on the
okay.
right side, so that was good. If I was on the left, bro, I would have been lost.
But it's like, what do you call it? Are the road rules the same as in US? Or like, is there like different stuff that you didn't know that you just left?
Yeah, there's like so many road signs, and obviously it's like in a different language. So I'm like, all right, I don't know what that means. I probably got like 4 parking tickets. I'm not gonna lie. And then yeah, bro. So there's different stuff. You just kind of learn as you go.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How was the food? Like, was there different types of food you tried? Like, or did you just stick to the basic what you could see?
In terms of like me cooking, I stuck to the basics for sure. Chicken, rice, pasta, like all that. But whenever we go out, there's like I don't know. I probably played pretty safe, honestly. Didn't
Yeah.
like messing with all that stuff I didn't know.
Come on, man. That's part of the experience, bro. I
I
tried all
know,
the
I
different types
know.
of food in America.
Yeah, man.
It's a bit different there, isn't it? You know what you're getting, kinda. Well, except some stuff. Nah, damn. Well, did you feel at all homesick in your time?
Definitely. As it got closer to Christmas, I was like, just get me home, man. I wanna go see the fam.
Ah, damn, it's peaking it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we move forward, yeah.
Hmm.
How did you feel about going back to San Antonio, even though it was a matter of you're just trying to finish out the season, get some game time and whatnot? But does it feel weird being back there? You know what I mean? You know when you like try to leave somewhere and then you end up back there, it's kind of weird. Like how did it feel and how do you feel now?
Yeah.
Or aside?
Um it was a bit weird. Obviously like when things happen, like not everything works out, so you go back. But they took me in with open arms, and they know me, I know them. So I think it's all good. But definitely would have planned on returning a lot later in my career. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. No, but that's good though. At least like
the place where you started are giving you
Hmm.
the same opportunity. So, plus the most important thing right now for anyone who's like still playing is to get games in. You know what I mean? That's the most
Yeah,
important thing.
100%.
Yeah. How's it? Well, how has it been back? Is there any you playing with fans or like is it just echoes in the stadium?
Let's see. It's like I don't even know the percentage, but there is a little bit of fans right now. Hopefully more this weekend for playoffs. But
Yeah.
yeah, a little bit of fans, not full capacity.
Yeah, yeah. How are you finding training and whatnot? Obviously, you left those different players and now you've come
Hmm.
back and whole different team. So how are you finding obviously you've gone there for football, but you know you have to adapt to the environment. How are you finding that? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was not that big of a transition just because I know the place, I know the people, like the staff. Obviously, like you said, whole new team that I gotta meet and learn to play with and stuff. But not a huge transition, I'd say, but definitely like because I haven't been playing in games for months. Um, it's a game fitness is completely different. So still working on getting that back and but no, like technically and stuff, I feel good. So
That's good, man. All right. So
mhm.
we move into the advice section of the advice portion of the video. Okay.
Mhm.
So have you had any like difficult moments in your career so far? And if so, like how have you dealt with them?
Yeah, definitely my injury last season. I had a I had like almost a grade 3 tear in my quad and I was out for months. I mean, you remember that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was definitely tough. Because you see everyone playing and that's all you want to do is play and help the team, but you physically can't. So that was uh that was hard, but you just gotta trust the process, rehab, get back out there, and yeah.
True. When you need advice, like who do you go to?
Probably my parents, I'd say. In terms of just like general advice, I'd go to them, but if it's like football related advice, um captains, teammates, coaches that I've known forever, those are like the people I'd go to ask questions and such.
True. How do you deal with criticism? How
Yeah, I mean,
how do you deal with criticism? Not how should you deal with criticism?
okay, how
'Cause
I deal with
people
it.
like to play me on this one too many times. I'm tired.
Yeah. Okay, so how I deal with it, I try to listen to it all,
Yeah.
listen and then kind of filter it out, like say what I should listen to, what I think I should listen to,
Okay.
and then do it, and what I don't think I should listen to, don't do it. But I'd say I listen to it all.
Okay.
Hmm.
I think it's important to listen to it all and obviously filter out what you think because I think everyone knows what they should be doing. If you've had a bad game, you had
Yeah,
a
but I'm also a big believer in like, yeah, if you have a bad game, you don't need to go and tell everyone, you had a bad game or go, yell at someone for it. Because like, we're pro footballers. At the end of the day, we played this game for a living, so you don't need to go, you know what I mean.
Nah, I know what you mean.
Hmm.
So when everything was going on and like you're youngster in the first team, you were scoring, you were playing so much, and then you got the England. I said England. When you got the
England.
US call up, like how did you deal with the per se hype?
um it felt good. It feels good to get that hype, first of all. It's good because I think sometimes it can translate to confidence, and confidence on the field. When you're playing and you're confident, man, it's just like nothing can stop you. So I think that all that it helps, but you don't want to get too high up because then it could also lead to bad performances. But I think a bit of that is good and then good for me too because I play better when I'm confident.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Hmm.
How do you deal with not playing when you think you should be playing?
Yeah, especially last season. That was a that was a big thing for me. And there's times where I couldn't fathom it. Like I couldn't believe it. But that's football. It's a game of opinions, man. And so, you just get on with it. Think big picture, do your thing, and just hope everything's gonna work out.
True. If there was anything you can change in your career so far, what would you change? Just one thing.
Just one thing.
Yeah.
I'd say probably whenever I went to Europe, I'd like to go to a bigger club than I went to.
Yeah.
Bigger club, maybe play like have a year of reserves and work your way into the first team. I
Okay.
think it could have been better for me doing that rather than playing under 23 football for a smaller club. Still training with the first team, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, at all, do you regret the decision you made to go to that team and wish you went to another option?
It's hard to say because at the time you just don't know. You just don't know what's gonna happen. You go in and I was thinking, they told me, you're gonna play, you're gonna be a key player. So
Yeah.
when you hear all this, it sounds good, but there's just no way of knowing. So I don't know if I can say I regret it because I definitely I learned so much and I grew and developed as a player. But I mean, looking back on it, I probably would have done some things different.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
I think the main thing is that, like, in life, like, you need to experience something so you know how to maneuver your way if you were to face the same thing again. You know what I mean? Sometimes
Yeah.
you can't learn from, if I told you, like, no, don't do it. Like, sometimes you have to actually go through it.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Good. Last one. If there was any piece of advice that you could give to a young person, even though you're young,
Hmm.
about like wanting to pursue like a career in professional football, what piece of advice would you give them?
Yeah. It's tough to pick out one, but there's so much with it. But ultimately, just focus on yourself, focus on your game. People are gonna love you one day and hate you the next day. So, um, you know, you just gotta focus on you, do what's best for you. Um, and love the game, love every moment of it. Because if you don't love it, then you're not gonna work hard, and then you won't get better. So just enjoy it all.
True. Well, I'm glad you're back home and now you're back playing. So I wish you all the best with the playoff, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
No,
It's good
thank.
to hear your voice.
For sure, man. For
Yeah,
sure. But we'll catch up soon, properly, man.
yeah,
Now I know
sounds
I
good.
can just travel all over the world. I can just meet different people now, innit?
Yeah, for sure, bro.
All right, man. You take care. Thank you for your time, man.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Take care.
You had to do everything: clean boots, clean the change rooms, wait until every professional player had left, organize the pitches in the morning, bring the goals out, organize where all the equipment was. It was quite hard back then, to be honest, but it was good at the same time because you're with your boys like 5 days a week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you're kind of having fun at the same time, and you definitely build up like a strong relationship with like a few of the guys.